Hello, welcome to Film and Television Examinations, episode 11, and for today's episode, we're going to talk about the mystery genre. Now, as anyone knows, a mystery is usually solving a crime or a larger conspiracy with usually cops or detectives as the protagonists. Usually they're, psychologically complex or just the type of smart person willing to solve the crime.
The mystery genre always knows how to get you thinking. It forces you to actually use your brain, you know? It's not just going to give you the answer right away. You actually got to figure it out yourself, and that's what makes it so interesting. You actually got to work to see what happens.
Yeah, like sometimes when you view the movie or TV show a second time, you realize you missed out on a lot of details that kind of foreshadowed the big reveal and everything.
I mean, yeah, you got to really just think about it. If it's like a do or die situation in a movie and you scratch your head, you think to yourself, what could happen here? Is he going to die? Is he going to survive? Is this person the killer? Is he not the killer? Just so many questions that you got to answer yourself.
And you don't know who to trust.
Facts.
Yeah. Now, the most iconic person anyone would ever think of when they first think of mysteries are Sherlock Holmes. Sherlock has been parodied and spoofed throughout pop culture and has had many film adaptations with many actors playing him. Probably most famously Robert Downey Jr. and Benedict Cumberbatch. He's the guy who plays Doctor Strange.
Sherlock Holmes. If you're a person who doesn't know who Sherlock Holmes is, I think you might need to see a doctor.
Yeah, and we will not talk about the one with Will Ferrell and John Reilly. Nope, we will not talk about that one.
No shot.
Yeah, and Sherlock is the type of guy who knows how precisely things work. He's a smart guy. He does questionable things, but they're for a good reason. And even though it's to the charge into like Dr. Watson, because he sometimes is not really let into Sherlock's inner circle.
Indeed. Sherlock Holmes. The memes that I see all over the internet, I mean, they never get old. He's such an interesting character.
Like
but
what exactly?
No duh, Sherlock. Gee, I wonder how I figured that one out. Does Sherlock Holmes still get involved in the modern day mystery?
Yes, he does. I mean, like I told you, Benedict Cumberbatch's version is more of a modern day version of his stories and everything, set in the present day with technology and all that kind of stuff. And also modern day mysteries have also transcended well into the modern day. There's stuff like Knives Out, True Detective, and even stuff in the late 90s like LA Noire and everything like that. True Detective is a great anthology spin on the detective genre and everything, with different characters every season, different cops.
So the police procedural then.
Yeah, police procedurals are like almost like mysteries in a sense. They sometimes do deal with mysteries. Probably one of the most famous police procedurals is Columbo. It's about my mom loves this one. It's about he's a detective who solves murders. But the twist of this show is that it shows us the murder actually happened, the culprit, and the reason. And it shows us how they attempt to cover their tracks. And Columbo is the type of guy who makes you think that he's deceptive and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. And he comes and slowly the cracks of their alibis and stuff begin to fall, and then eventually he gets them by some little detail they missed or a confession they indirectly said and everything.
Yeah, it's just like Law and Order Special Victims Unit. They show you the murder, they show you the crime, they show you the actual criminal, except they actually got to figure it out because the detectives are detectives. They have to figure it out. They have to look into it, bring suspects, and then figure it out.
Yeah, a similar show that recently came out that was made by the guy who made Knives Out, Rian Johnson, was this one called Poker Face and everything. It's about a woman who
Lady Gaga?
No. It's about a woman who works in a casino. She has a natural ability to tell if someone who's lying, and so she goes around solving mysteries, somehow getting mixed up in a bunch of mysteries.
I guess you could call her a superhero.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, also one of my favorite police procedurals is this DC comic series called Lucifer. Literally every episode up until the first episode of season 6 is them solving mysteries, with Lucifer being a guy who can get people to tell him their desires, gives them an edge in how to solve mysteries and everything. Now we will turn to an interview from one of our teachers about their thoughts. What do you think that makes a good mystery?
That it's original. Given that it's compelling, and that it's that the resolution is satisfying.
When someone says mystery, what is the first thing you think about?
The first thing I think about is a whodunit, a murder.
Me, I always think Sherlock Holmes and all that kind of stuff. And my mom, she personally likes Columbo.
Oh, Columbo, definitely.
Reverse mystery, that one is.
Well, there was a recent Oh shoot! What's the? Was a new series. I can't think of her name, but it's sort of modeled after Columbo.
Poker Face.
Yes, Poker Face.
Yeah. That was a good one by Ryan Johnson, the guy who made Murder Mystery, made what's known on Murder Mystery, Knives Out, and all that.
Mm-hmm.
And what's your opinion on like Sherlock Holmes? What's your favorite iteration?
Favorite iteration of Sherlock Holmes? You know what? I'm gonna probably go with Robert Downey Jr. I like the comedic aspect that he brings to it.
Yeah, but we will never speak of Will Ferrell.
No.
We will never speak of that. Yeah. But, thank you for your time.
You're very welcome.
Yeah.
That's all we have for today's show. We'll be back next show to talk about the thriller genre, but for now, see you next time.